Obviously not too good with 24 turnovers, right? I thought we played hard in spurts. I thought at the end of the first half, I thought we showed some life. I thought we came out. I thought, guys started to understand if you just don't turn the basketball over and you just, keep it solid. I thought, we had stretches where, they didn't score for 4, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, but then 2 or 3 turnovers and now they back in transition. So I thought we had spurts, but man, it's tough to play this team with a full group. Imagine not having a full group and on a one-day prep. We can't do too much. Good play Saturday night, so you couldn't do too much. Obviously, nothing Sunday than yesterday. Try to prepare for the number 10 team in the country. That's not great.
Any comment read to those turnovers that you can tell?
And I thought some of them just guys being soft with the basketball. It was nothing that they did that. We watch a lot of film, and you can watch it, but then when you see it and you're part of it, I just thought that, and I told our guys, I said, just, seriously, I know it's a whole thing to say, just throw the ball out of bounds. That way they don't get in transition to score. At least we get a chance to set our defense. But when you have 3 or 4 turnovers in a row, and they get down and they're scoring, that's when the lead goes from here to here to here to here to here. That's kind of what happened.
Shah, you mentioned not having a foot group. Any idea when Dylan or Chauncey will be back?
No, I know Chauncey went and got an MRI yesterday. I'm still waiting. I'm talking to the doctor right after this, obviously. And Dylan, he hasn't done anything or he can't do too much, so I can't see that happening. So it's kind of like day to day or.
Coach, what do you think about Garway Dwell's play these past few games, phone in for Chauncey and Dylan?
I'm just telling the guys on the radio, with Garway, I call him G. It's a little frustrating because I want him to be super aggressive, right? Normally when the coach tells you don't be aggressive, I'm telling him to be aggressive, and he's still kind of like, which is strange for me because normally I have point guards that just go. But today he was a little bit more aggressive, and he just got to play that because like I said, I'm not sure we get those 2 guys back. So, the minutes are there, right? Just got to play. I thought, he played solid on defense. But I just need him to look to score a little bit more, or look to play make a little bit more.
With a player like Cam Jones, what's the game plan to try to slow a guy like him down?
Cam is a very good player, one of the best players in our league. But they have a very good team, a very good starting 5. So if you try to concentrate on him, other guys will burn you. All right, so the plan would just be solid. Like I said, I thought for the most part we was until they got some runouts and, he was struggling a little bit from the 3, right? So, we didn't want him to drop, especially to his strong hand, and we wanted to keep it tight. And when you got certain guys in the game that's not used to being there for a long period of time, they kind of forget that. And then we was kind of opening it up, and he was just kind of getting there. And when you don't have a shot blocker, or we didn't have a shot blocker in the game at that time, but he's a good basketball player.
Sure. So when it's the decision to shorten the rotation, 8 guys, a couple of your bigs did win.
Yeah, it's when you play a team like this, right? Who goal is not your typical 5-man. He's a pick and pop, right? So there's nothing that these guys didn't do. Just the matchup wasn't great for them, right? You put these guys in the game with goal, and they can't switch, or they can't red, or they can't do something we do. And now he's popping for a 3. Now he's in 4 or 5 threes, and the game is over. So it's kind of more matchup, but also they got played better. It's just that simple. But tonight was more matchup. I would say more 80% matchup, 20 just gotta play better.
Sure.
Yeah, the 2 freshmen, they get some run. What do you want to see from them going forward?
Oh yeah.
And just seen. Sorry.
No, sorry, I should know that. Just a little bit, Jerry. No, I want Yasin to be more. He got to defend. Like, he's a good player. He's a good young player. I think he got a chance to be really good in this league if he stick around. But he got to defend because he's not the quickest. So you got to learn how to use angles, and that's kind of what we're trying to do with him. And God's will, I'm okay with him. He's a freshman, kind of got thrown in the fire. Didn't know what to expect too much coming from him, but he's battling. He's trying, and that's all I ask.
Victor in the back.
Coach, you mentioned,
you guys play well in spurts, right? With 13 games remaining left in the season, how do you kind of find that consistency to play well, throughout those 40 minutes in the game?
Just gotta play. Like I told our guys, no matter what the score is or what our record is, we just gotta play hard. When you play hard, good things happen. Just play hard, just be consistent, and we gotta find other guys to score in the basketball other than Isaiah. Especially if Chauncey and Dylan not gonna be here for a minute.
When you say for a minute, is there a
I
possibility?
don't know.
to
When
be
I
on-
say a minute, it could be, Saturday. It could be, I think we play Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. It could be Saturday. It could be next week. I don't know. Like I said, Dylan hasn't done anything. I mean, nothing. So I can't see him just from I think last time he played, what game was that? Providence game. So we're talking about going on 10, 11 days.
Yeah.
Not doing anything. Not shooting, not doing anything, just kind of getting treatment. Just from that standpoint, I'm never gonna put a kid out there hurt themselves more unless they have 4 or 5 days in practice to get their win back, timing back, stuff like that. So when I say a minute, it could be next game, which I doubt, but maybe the game after that, or maybe the game after that, I don't know.
Just wanted to ask you what you thought of how Zay bounced back from St. John's.
Yeah, I told Gary and Dave on the radio. I thought just from an offensive standpoint, I thought it was good because the last 2 games, Butler and St. John's, I thought he struggled the way they played him. It was good to see him do that, but at the same time, I'm looking at Isaiah as a better player. He's getting better. Like, you got to do other things as well. So him rebounding the basketball again is good. Now we got to get him playmaking. Like, when you start doing that, the teams can't concentrate you as much. But he scored the basketball, which was good. But I mean, we still lost, so I don't look at that as a great thing.
Thanks.
Bye, folks.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks.